Yo, 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 what's going on, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, baby, representing Team Kings of Games. And today I'm going to show you guys one of 7 different Pendulum God Hands. So this is one of the God Hands in this deck. This is one of the nearly unstoppable hands that you can draw in this deck that allow you to play through 3 to 4 hand traps, not just 1 or 2. But you're able to play through 3 to 4 hand traps with this particular hands, and you'll always end on interruptions. Your opponent would have to have something on the lines of Ogre, Ash, Valor, and then Lancia in order to stop all of what you can do with these hands. So this is Pendulum God Hand number 1. So anything involving Dragon Shrine, anything involving Pincon and Darkworm is amazing. So you're going to have Servant, Duelist Alliance, Darkworm, Cerberus, and Chronograph. All 3 of us, by the way, will the Darkworm's not a 3 of, but they're all accessible through multiple cards. So this is one of 7 God Hands. I'll show you guys all of them. But this one has some of the most ridiculous results of this deck, that are actually possible in so many different instances. So it's really incredible that this deck can go off, and you draw hands like this very regularly. So we'll activate Servant and Scale. We'll activate Alliance. We'll put 1 counter on her. Search our pin call. Then we're going to activate our pin call, pitching Darkworm for cost. That's one instance where a hand trap can be used and it wouldn't stop you, because you actually have your hand is just pure gas. Like, this is pure gas. You're going to keep pushing. Very similar to Danger Thunder. You're just going to keep pushing. You're going to go as fast as you possibly can. So we're going to get Harmonizing, Purple Poison, Darkworm, summon it in column number 1, and go ahead and get our +1 off that interaction. Get the gate 0. Wherever the gate 0 is. Alright, there we go. So she's got 2 counters on herself. And now, because you have protection, you're going to go ahead and do something really interesting. You're going to activate Service and Skill. Put 3 counters on her. And then, so you activate the Service, right? Let's say they ash it because they're like, I want to trap him with Scales. And you're like, okay. Then you attempt Servant. They're like, oh, we ogre that to stop the Servant. So they ash the Service trying to trap these Scales to be low. And then they ogre the Servant. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Or let's say they ogre this and they ash this. It just doesn't matter because you still can make an Electromite. And then if they Valor that Electromite, guess what else? You can still Pendulum summon out a Harmonizing Magician. So you'll play through 3 hand traps and still end on a really, really nice board. So yeah, like I said, these hands are litty. So we're going to remove 3 for Servant. Summon her. And we're going to put an Endymion out on the field first. I just want to flex just to show the Endymion and the Jackal King. But normally, if you're going for a big push and you're playing a hand trap heavy deck, you want to summon multiple Jackal Kings so you can play through all of the hand traps. Then we're going to resolve Cerberus, destroy him, add a Jackal King from our deck to hand, and then we're going to resolve Chronograph Sorcerer on a separate chain link. So Chronograph's going to drop the Jackal King, and then we're going to activate Gate 0 in Scale to put 2 counters on the Jackal King. And then we're going to go in for our Guard Dragon combo. We're going to link these 2. And we have not normal summoned either. We're going to go into an Electromite. We're going to use Electromite's effect. We're going to send Zefrath, I believe. Yeah, we're sending Zefrath, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, we're not sending Zefrath. We're going to send Zephaniah? Are we going to grab Chronograph as a Scale? Because we do need the extra monster. Yeah, that's very interesting. We're going to need the extra monster. We're going to need the... Yeah, so Harmonizing may need to become a high scale. So we'll send the Zephyr through Zephaniah. Then we destroy this at the Chronograph. Draw a card. It's the Morphage slot. And then the Chronograph goes off. Summon him there. And this Endymion does have a counter. Then we can do the Guard Dragon combo before Pendulum summoning. We can go for LP, Link, go for Triple Burst, and then we'll use LP to summon the Destrudo there. So we're going to do the Guard Dragon combo first. We've done all this and we haven't even Pendulum summoned yet. If that's not good, I don't know what good is. We're going to summon out Vortex. This is God Hand number 1. 1 of 7 that I've discovered so far. Then we'll go ahead and activate these in scale. It would be nice to be able to Pendulum Summon a Harmonizing, but in the reality, if you're trying to summon out a Zephyr Neo and get the counter trap, Harmonizing is not going to have enough space to resolve. So ultimately, her destiny was to become a scale. And he's going to get 4 more counters. So he's up to 6 now. And we can go ahead and Pendulum Summon from extra deck the Zephyr Neo and let's say the Dark Worm. Actually, yeah, the Dark Worm and the Zephyr Neo. And then the Zephyr Neo is going to get us a Providence. Let me make sure I didn't use a Providence. Nope, we didn't use a Providence. So we're going to get a Providence. We're going to link those two. We're going to make a service. Then we're going to convert the service into a mermaid. Mermaid's going to discard the sloth for cost. We have a Destrudo engraved, but we won't have enough monster zones to get the shooting Rhizar Dragon play and the Orcus combo. Sometimes the deck will get that way where there's one more combo you're actually able to resolve. Like you physically have the resources on hand. It's feasible that you can do it, but you just don't have the monster zones. Because right now, if I went for the shooting Rhizar, I would need another monster zone. So I would have to convert the Heretic Seal and the extra monster to do the Nightmare play. But I don't want to sacrifice my Heretic Seal because it's actually a really good card. The interruption that it provides. And Demion's going to clear space for me to still summon Sloth because he's going to bounce one of these 2 monsters. So it's going to open a zone for you to summon Sloth. So you can protect it with Dingaritsu. Summon Galatea. Activate Nightmare. Nightmare is going to dump the Hardport. Yeah, the deck goes off. This deck can just keep going for a very long time. The combo sequence is as thorough as you can get and masterful you can get with them. They still take a really long time. It's just a whole lot that this deck does. In one turn, this deck does a myriad of different things. I think it special summons probably over 20 times, I think, at least. Activate Skeleton, bring back the Galatea. Galatea, shuffle back that Skeleton, and we're going to set the Crescendo, then we're going to activate this Providence, bring this bad boy up to 8 counters. And we're going to go ahead and get our second counter trap. We're going to set both those counter traps, summon that Dingaritsu, which is just going to solidify this board as unbreakable. Because now there's certain negations I don't even have to waste. Because Dingaritsu can protect my board. I've got a purple poison that's going to protect Jackal King and Endymion. I've got a Dingaritsu that's going to protect my board. I've got hard negations to protect my board. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negates. 5 negates. Plus this is a 6 interruption board basically. So we got 6 interruptions, plus we have protection from purple poison, protection from Dingaritsu, and a way to protect our sloth with Dingaritsu. This is a very, very unbreakable board. A spear mode would only clear so many things. Like if you were to spear mode this, this, and this, you'd still have to play into this, you still have to play into this, you still have to play into this, and you still have to deal with this. So it's just so much going on. And all of our monsters are getting a slight attack boost. No, they're actually not. So yeah, that's Pendulum God hand number 1. And that's just one of the best hands you can draw. It's so good that you actually cannot resolve shooting Rhizar. So you can't resolve the Destrudo in your grave, does not get a chance to resolve. And you also are not able to Pendulum Summon Harmonizing because you won't have enough zones to resolve her effect. So the hand is so good that you can't physically resolve every single combo because you don't have enough monster zones to do it all. That's how busted the combo is. And that is a really powerful board. I don't know what anyone in their right mind that's sober and understands thoroughly how Yu-Gi-Oh works, who's going to actually break that board without the assistance of a spear mode, a super poly, and some magical wombo 1-card combo that can bait 2 more negations. So it's just, it's a really, really good combo. It's a really good deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. God bless you. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content. And you folks have a beautiful day, alright? Peace out. Stay positive.